Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and today we're going to make homemade dishwasher detergent packs. Okay, all you're going to need is an old ice cube tray, some borax, some Epsom salts, and some washing soda. Now I don't have a box of washing soda to show you because I make my own, okay? And you're going to need some lemon juice. Now I'm making a small batch because I have lots of dishwasher pucks, but I still want to try this. Here we have a half a cup of washing soda, a half a cup of borax, and an eighth of a cup of Epsom salts. And we're just going to put these in a bowl. First we're going to mix our powder, and very carefully we're going to start pouring in a little bit of lemon juice at a time. You really don't want much. It's going to fizz, but we're going to mix this until it gets sticky. And we're just going to continue to mix the lemon juice into our powder mixture until we get the consistency we're looking for. I don't know about you folks, but I hate spending money on dish detergent for my dishwasher because I haven't come up with a suitable replacement that I could make at home. I mean, there are dishwasher detergents that you can make at home, but you still have to put them in powder form. Now we want to make sure this is well mixed, and it's already taking on a lovely yellow hue. And I'm going to say that was about a quarter cup of lemon juice. Now I've heard people say, oh, use unsweetened lemonade Kool-Aid powder, but you know what, folks? Lemon is the real deal. All right, that looks pretty good. It's got a nice firm consistency. Okay. Now we're just going to start filling the pockets on our ice cube tray. Depending on the depth of your ice cube tray, but being this is homemade, I think they should be full. Like I said, I'm only making one small batch of this because I actually have lots in my cupboard, but I do want to try this because if I can save myself $20 a month by making my own, you bet your fur I'm going to. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn on the light in my oven and set this in there because it's only going to be warm in there. It's not going to be hot. Do not turn your oven on to try and dry these in a plastic ice cube tray. Okay? So I'm going to put the oven light on in my oven, and I'm just going to set that in there and let them start to dry. Once they've started to dry, we should be able to take them out and let them dry completely on a tray. Okay, here's our homemade dishwasher tabs. And they're still moist on the bottom, but you got to let them dry before you try and take them out of the ice cube tray. And if I had been thinking, I probably would have added a tablespoon of dish soap to the mix, but I didn't. But we're going to try them anyway. This is what my dishes look like coming out of the dishwasher. We have a certain amount of calcium in our water, so they don't always come out as crystal clean as, say, these jars. This is what the dishes look like with the name brand, store-bought, very expensive dishwasher tabs. I'm going to unload the dishwasher, load it up, and I'm going to use 2 tabs of my homemade stuff, and we'll see how it turns out. Now here's what my regular dish tabs look like. And these supposedly have a little bit of dish soap in them. And they also have that stuff, that finish stuff that goes in the rinse cycle. I already have that in my door. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of my regular everyday dish soap, and I'm just going to put, because you do not want to put regular dish soap in a dishwasher, but I'm only going to put a little bit on one tab. All right, and that will be the first wash. This will be the second wash. All right, I haven't finished loading the dishwasher yet, but as you can see, my dishes are plenty dirty. We will see you in the morning and see how this comes out. Okay, let's see how our dishes fared. Wow. Good, good, good. All looking very good. This has a little bit of residue on it, but other than that, nice and clean. Awesome. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying, yes, one more thing I don't have to buy.